Your wife died, right? How fast are you moving on?
I don't know.
Nigga, that's what I'm asking you. If you had to think about it, what would it be based on?
It won't be too long, but it won't be too short. Like life.
Nigga said it won't be too long. Why was that the first thing you said? And nigga said it won't be too long. Shit.
It won't be too short. Like it won't be.
What's too short? Like the next day type shit. Like
Nah, it'll be a few months at least. It'll be
a few months.
It'll at least be like 6-7 months at least.
Oh no, I'm saying like before you get somebody else pregnant.
Whoa, god damn! Now slow down, partner. I might not have no more kids, gang.
After your wife died?
Yeah, after my wife died, I might not want no more kids. I'm pretty sure she done did her job and gave me a few. I don't want no more.
What if you got remarried and she wanted kids?
I ain't the one for you.
So you wouldn't marry again if your wife died?
I probably would, but I ain't giving out no kids. Well, I mean, I guess it would depend on age, what age I am when my wife die. Like, is this like, you feel me? Like, am I 40?
Nigga, your new wife want a kid. You don't matter how old you are, you can have kids.
My new wife might be ass out of luck.
And that stuff you establish before you lock into a relationship. Kids and all that?
Yeah, facts.
That's why I'm saying she might not marry you or she might leave you.
That's cool. Bye. Nigga, I got mine. I don't need no more. You want kids, not me.
Can husbands be widows?
Widower.
You're a widower.
Yeah, I'm a widower.
Why would you wish that on him?
I didn't say that. I'm saying he's going to be. If he's saying that he's going to let her leave because she want to have kids and he don't, you're going to be alone then.
I ain't going to be alone.
Let me ask you this.
I'm going to be fucking. Don't worry about that.
Your wife died. Your wife died. Can she move on with one of your friends?
Hell nah.
I'm dead. She can do whatever she want to do.
He don't care. I mean,
how you gonna care, bro? You dead. What the fuck you gonna do?
It's like a hypothetical question, like type shit, like, you know.
I'm not gonna give a fuck. Who you move on with is who you. I've died. I've perished and gone to see the Lord.
Okay, so let me ask it this way. If I was married and I passed away and Dion started dating my wife, how would you look at Dion?
He a scumbag.
That's what we're trying to get to the bottom of here. We're talking about, I don't care. Like,
he is scumbag.
That's what we're trying to get
I'm gonna look at Dion because we're bros. Like, you're a scumbag. Like, I get the nigga dead, somebody, but you're a scumbag. Like,
but the wife isn't anything. No.
No.
So how was the dude?
Because he knows. Like, you feel me?
He knows what.
That like he should know. Like that's like you're his partner.
And your wife shouldn't.
Nigga, these hoes is for everybody.
Your wife?
These hoes is for everybody. Don't matter if it's my wife or whatever. These hoes is for everybody. So when I die,
that's your problem right there. How would you think that way? And you got a wife. Yeah, you got a wife and she for everybody.
These hoes,
because it's just his turn.
I'm enjoying my time while it's my time, and my time has led to some extravagant shit. And we've gotten married. We've done some shit. You feel me? And it's still my time.
That's an awful mentality.
But when I die, nigga, my time is up.
That's an awful mentality to have going into
You're
marriage.
gonna get married again.
Ain't no way.
Nigga, my time is up.
Somebody ain't had sex in 7 months because he's looking for a wife. You ain't gonna find a wife with that mentality.
You ain't had sex in 7 months? They could just say anything, Mike. I ain't gonna lie to you.
How you know when the fuck? How you know when I be fucking? When you leave with me, when you leave with me, bro. When we go downtown, and do I leave with some hoes? No.
Nobody does.
Flicks do. Flicks do.
Don't be cap.
What?
Cap.
What?
Cap.
What?
You capping.
You was just with what? Oh, this ain't. Hold on. This recording?
Yes, it's recording, bro.
I've never left with nothing downtown either.
Damn, DJ.
Refresh my memory. I know I haven't. This about after the pod, I'm talking about in general. I ain't even got to think about a day in particular. When do you see me? We went out downtown and I left and a girl walked and got in my car with me.
No, I ain't never seen that.
So when did I leave with somebody?
You said what?
I said I ain't never seen that.
So when did I leave with somebody?
I've seen you arrive with me, but I've never seen you leave with them.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of friends. Y'all be.
He be. Y'all is crazy. Damn, what did I do? He did it.
Right now.
DJ is on some bullshit for real. DJ, that's crazy.
These niggas trying to paint me a certain way, and I be trying to figure out what brush you be trying to use to paint me with.
Nigga, the big one.
But for what though? It be cap.
Big one.
That's cap right. You've never seen me leave downtown.
I've never seen you leave. I've never seen a shorty get in your car.
Go set that. Now you going.
But I've seen you arrive with something. Nah,
a friend.
I assume you left with her too.
No, those are
So
assumptions.
you seen him come.
What you say about when you assume? What you
Yeah.
say when you assume? You do what?
Yeah, you make an ass out of you and whoever you assume. But you're saying you never seen him leave.
No, I've never seen him leave. But I've seen him come with, something that looked like he was going to leave with him.
That's not true.
Damn, Mike.
You mad at me because you got butterfingers, nigga?
No, because I'm trying to figure out. Y'all got to get to the bottom of this, bro. Like, what's the word? Is it true or is it not true?
I don't know what DJ is talking about.
I want to know what he's talking about too now. The people want to know too. What did you talking about, DJ?
I don't think this is recorded.
It definitely is, bro.
Oh, shit.
So like he left with somebody or like what you mean?
I ain't never seen him leave with nobody, but I've seen him come with some people. You feel me?
Oh, so you're
And
retracting.
the way the night looked, it looked like he was going to be leaving with them too.
You just didn't see if they left.
I just didn't see if they, you feel me, actually walked out, got in the same car and did what they, you feel me? I never seen that part. Because I usually leave before y'all do.
Okay, so why would you say that then, DJ?
Just my nigga got, you feel me? He got some stilo, so I know he be pulling.
I ran into this nigga downtown. It was either last weekend or weekend before last. Listen, this dude walk out the pizza shop with like 4 girls.
Damn. I got this.
Why you talking about me?
Damn.
This nigga over here trying to fake snitch.
Damn.
This nigga over here trying to fake snitch on something.
Y'all both on that. Y'all are both on that. That's crazy.
Anything I say, I try to say low key. This nigga just be out the front door with
I'm
it.
saying he low key just y'all just.
I for sure was with 4 different bitches. I was for sure with 4 bitches.
What was this, Mike?
It was Friday.
Friday.
How was that night, DJ?
It was fun.
Were you leaving or going somewhere?
I was leaving.
I mean, coming or going somewhere?
I was going. I went somewhere. Stopped in the pizza shop to get to use the restroom for the ladies, and then we left.
Y'all ready to open the show, man?
Yeah, if y'all done, y'all done? I'm just checking.
I guess we'll get into it later. I respectfully, I know y'all went out of town and lost in 2 games. I was gonna say, why your energy down again? But y'all lost. I understand.
Yeah, I'm beat, nigga.
I understand.
I'm detoxing from this evening, so I'm chilling.
I feel it.
I'm beat up.
Go ahead and officially open the show. Ain't Got It Yet podcast, episode 88. That's the year I was born. Episode 88. I'm Michael Flicks.
Damn.
Don.
I'm
You
DJ.
were born in 88 for real?
Yeah.
My bad, go ahead. We fucked.
Damn.
We back for another episode, man. Back for another conversation. The Ain't Got It Yet podcast. Yeah, man, I was born in 88. The great 88. A lot of good stuff happened in 88. The Jordan 3s came out in
That
88.
nigga about 40 years old.
36. I'll be 37 in November.
Round up,
I'm
40.
proud of my age, man. I'm proud of my age.
How old are you?
I'm 30. Well, I'll be 30 in July.
July what?
16th.
Okay.
I got about 30 days going on. What are we? Today's what, the 11th? The 10th?
10. Yeah, one of my
36
close friends,
days?
their birthday is this month on the 16th, actually.
36 days. Nigga be big 30.
Yeah.
Dirty 30.
How you feeling? How you feeling about turning 30?
I feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. Fantastic.
I ain't gonna hold you.
I'm being that stage now where I can call myself an older gentleman.
Older gentleman, you be saying regular shit.
Nah, you do though. You do though. I was crying last week when Paris was like, "Well, what did he say? He's more mature." You was like, "This nigga 40. He better be." I was crying when I edited that, bro. I might clip that up and put that out tomorrow. I was crying, bro. Oh my goodness. But no, I was talking to somebody earlier this week. I think I was talking about like not like BSing no more, just like being more focused. I'm like, bro, I'll be 37 this year. Like I finished up the conversation. I was walking back to my car. I was like, bro, I'll be 37 this year. That's crazy. Yeah, I remember when my older brother, he's 38, 39. My brother's 39.
My nigga, that's 3 years from 40.
But yeah, so when he turned 35, I was like, hey, bro, you know you're closer to 40 than you are to 30, right? And he was like, bro, why would you tell me that? Like, why would you say that? And now, like the other day, he was like, nigga, 40. I felt the same thing. I'm like, I'm not 40. I am not 40. And I'm like, yeah. I'm knocking on the door, though. I'm knocking on
Shit,
the door.
nigga,
I don't
you-
feel like it, though.
Walking up the steps to that motherfucker, that's what you doing.
I don't feel like I'm 36.
How old are you?
I feel like I don't feel too much different than when I did when I was like 30, 32. I don't feel too much different than that. Not too much. Now there's some days like I said after my kickball game, it took me like a week and a half to recover from my kickball game. I like running and jumping and kicking and all that. Like it Took me a minute, but so anyway, I'm about to start back hooping too. So I'm pretty sure once I start back hooping, I'll probably start feeling closer to.
Why y'all both wanted to start hooping? Why?
Whoa,
I've been hooping
whoa.
my whole life.
I know, but like, why y'all both said get back hooping? That's what I'm saying.
Well, nigga,
there a problem with that?
No, I'm just asking, like, why?
he know. Hey, he know
To
that.
be in shape.
Why y'all want to get back hooping?
Back. That's what he know. He know that.
Basketball is fun, and it's a fun and easy way to get in shape. I mean, I don't mind going for a jog, but I'd rather hoop and be with my friends and talk some trash and try to get some buckets. Poway and Escondido.
They be on Sundays. They be up there. I might pull up there or something.
Them the only runs that I could really jump in right now. Like I couldn't go to Muni like on a good day and get in a run, and
The Muni runs this week.
I haven't been there for a while.
Y'all see get busted at Muni right now.
By who?
I don't know whoever be up there.
Doubt it. See, I just posted a story. Niggas done forgot who the fuck I am with this hoop shit, bro.
Bro, it's where you at. It's not where you be.
Niggas done forgot who DJ is, bro. That's
All right, we ain't got to.
that's what it is, bro. Niggas done forgot who I am and what I've done,
What y'all
bro.
been up to since last week's podcast, man? Everybody, yeah, both of y'all
I've been
good?
chilling, yeah. I've been out of town. We went out of town. Went 0-2. Lost to, I think, Great Falls. We got back on Monday. So I've been chilling ever since. Just detoxing for the season for real. Like, trying to give myself a little break. I might take a week or two off. I don't know yet. But right now I'm chilling because I've been waking up sore for like the last 2 weeks, bro. So I'm trying to get to a point where that ain't the case.
I feel it. What you been on, DJ?
Shit, solid, living. Trying to stay out of trouble. Shit,
Sean, you been getting in trouble?
man. I guess I've been getting in trouble. Shit, I ain't know I was getting in trouble. You feel me? Till Monday rolled around, till yesterday rolled around. I guess I've been getting in trouble.
What happened? You got somebody pregnant? What happened?
No, hell no, hell no, hell no. Whoa,
You said you just finding out on Monday. What trouble you got in, nigga?
Man, shouldn't I guess I ain't supposed to be drinking alcohol.
Says who?
Says my probation officer.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? She called me Monday. Hey, I need you to report to the office. I'm like, why? Like, what? What you need me to report down there for? What I done did? She's like, I just need you to report. I was like, all right. I put it down there. She's like, like you not in compliance with your terms. I was like, how am I not in compliance? What have I done? She's like, oh, you done tested dirty twice for your little drug program you in. Dirty how? What you mean? He said, you done tested dirty for alcohol. I was like, nigga, it's alcohol. That shit legal. What do you mean? That's not in, what? What are you talking about? She's like, nah, they don't allow alcohol to be consumed in that program, so you're not in compliance. But on that note, nigga, might have to be off the pot for about 6 months. Unless we figure out if we want to move it down to my backyard or something. But nigga gonna be
We could more than likely film a couple.
House arrest.
Film a couple
Yup.
episodes down.
Either I'm either finna be on an ankle monitor for 6 months or I'm gonna be locked back up, depending on what my judge want to do. Cause I'm not in compliance, I guess.
I'm sorry to hear that, bro.
It's all good. Shit
But
happens.
we definitely gonna be hoping, wishing, and praying for house arrest, and not for you to go.
Oh yeah, for
go
shit
back
show.
behind the wall.
For shit show.
Yeah,
But-
if you're on house arrest, we could pull up and do a few episodes over there. I ain't finna commit to coming to Chula every week, but I'm down to come over there and do a few episodes for sure.
for shit
Got
show.
me thinking like, dang, do we have somebody sit in and fill in for you, or do we just rock out for the two of us?
You gonna be cooking when we come?
Yeah, I can barbecue some shit up. You feel me? I don't know what cooking you want me to do. Nigga, I ain't finna be making no 2 sides and the main course and all that shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, I ain't finna
You
be doing
cook?
that.
Getting your back? I know, but I only cook for the hoes.
What I
You
do.
Nick can't even cook for the bros. That's crazy.
That's crazy work.
Didn't he already say on the pod he was supposed to cook for us? So I was talking about what he could hook up and never did it. Never did it.
Sound like
This nigga took
Sound like some-
That wasn't your, that wasn't your cooking.
Y'all said it was
that,
nasty.
that
I
wasn't.
said it
No,
was
we never
nasty.
said it was nasty. We said it wasn't your
Oh
cooking.
no, DJ said it looked nasty.
I don't even think he was here when that happened.
Nah, probably wasn't, gang.
That was when Jay Mitch was here.
Yeah, Jay Mitch said that.
It looked good to me. I just didn't believe that you made it. This nigga do all this talking about how good of a cook he is, and then showed us.
I'm actually
Did a video of a finished meal. Not of him chefing it up. Not of him chefing it up. Of a finished meal.
He did some shit. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. He did like chef up some corn shit one night.
When? What you talking about?
It was like 4th of July.
Oh, the Elote's corn shit?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That shit, yeah.
Yeah, he did.
No, you're not from Cali. He didn't even know what to call it.
A little fried, a little deep fried.
Yeah. He did whip that shit up, and that shit was kind of fire. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit was kind of fire.
I get in my bag a little bit. You just gotta, you feel me? I don't know.
Listen, I didn't doubt that you could cook. I just doubted that what you sent was cooked by you.
No, I was.
Who does that? Who does that? It's like, nigga, I could shoot. And I just show you a video of a ball going in the basket out of me shooting it.
Celebrating life.
Like what? You wouldn't believe I made that shot, nigga. Especially if you never seen me shoot the ball
It
before.
was on my lap. So like, no, was it or was it on the
I
stove?
think it was on the stove. I think it was on the stove. But this is a week after him talking about how good he can cook and he gonna prove it. And then he showed a finished meal, a video of a finished meal. It's like I was at Friendsgiving and I just took a video like, oh.
It was called jalapeno salt and pepper chicken, bro. I knew if I.
But nobody saw you
I
making
have cooked
it.
it right.
No.
Not really. Somebody could have just told you what it was. I'm just saying.
I'm
Let's
so
see.
glad you didn't co-sign that BS, bro. I was like, oh my God.
Y'all ain't giving me shit, bro. I only cook for the hoes, but I'm saying
That's cool. So don't send me a video talking about you did it.
I only cook for my shorty. I cook y'all something though.
And the hose.
Oh, you got a shorty? Congrats.
No, I'm saying like I cook for my shorty. You feel me?
You got one of them? You got one?
What are y'all?
A shorty? Nah,
You
you
said
got a
you ain't
shorty.
got one.
I cook for y'all, bro.
No, I'm saying
You thought-
that's, you ain't answering the question. That's not.
What was the question?
You got a shorty?
That's not a good question. I feel like I already answered the question too. I cook for my shorty.
I asked you. You got one of them? You got a shorty?
To cook for? Do I have somebody to cook for? That's a good question, bro. I think I do. Yeah, I do. I do got somebody to cook for. I don't know if I'm gonna cook for him though, but I got somebody to cook for. We're gonna see.
You see how we talking to
Which
keep everybody?
y'all-
You see how we talking to keep everybody happy?
I feel like just because y'all was going at each other,
Nigga, you go at both of us way more than anybody go
No,
at you.
but y'all
Cut it
just-
out. Nah. Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. All you do is shoot shots on this show. Niggas gonna shoot at you.
Nigga didn't. He didn't throw me under the bus. First of all,
Yes, he
'cause-
did.
no, he didn't. He just said he seen me with 4 different women. He seen me with a group of 4 women.
But you have one girl.
I didn't have not a one. They were just with me.
You do. It's all right though. And then you try to say that about my man. It's like he be taking shit home.
Feel me? That was crazy. That was crazy just to be like, well, no, I've never seen that. Then nigga don't say that.
Is you to just put his business out there.
That's not my business. That's a lie. Look, you a dirty nigga, bro. You a dirty nigga, bro. Oh, man.
Oh shit!
We gotta stop doing that, bro.
Oh god damn!
And for the record, I don't fall under these categories. Like I said, bro, I just be out the way.
Oh, you know what? I was about to mention something about basketball, but before I talk any basketball, you owe me some bread off basketball, bro.
Ooh!
What are you?
We made a bet that James Harden would not be first team All NBA, and he was not.
Oh yes!
He wasn't?
Yes.
No, he was.
He was
third.
not third.
All right.
And you did make that bet. Y'all shook hands on camera.
Okay. What are you?
We said 20, and then you said we could bet 50. So I'll let you pick between 20 or 50.
All right. I'll let you know.
I'll let you know.
20 or 50.
Oh, so that's how you do with your bets? You just pay when you want?
No, I'm saying like you said, I get to pick which one. I don't know which one I want to pay first.
But do you know when you go pay me though?
We gotta figure at the end of this episode how I'm feeling. Pay you 20, pay you 50.
So you should pay him. Pay him right now.
Hell nah.
I mean, we made the bet on camera.
Bus because you threw him under the bus first, then he threw you under the bus, then he tried to throw
We
me.
moved away from that. We talking about podcast business now. We made the bet on camera.
Well, yeah, you might as well show the people you a man of your word on camera too.
We
bro.
made the bet on camera.
I'm gonna pay this man. He could show y'all the screenshot afterwards or something.
That man got too much pride.
No, I gotta see how the episode's going. You said I could pay you 20, 50. I don't know which one yet, for real. I don't know which one. I don't know if I'm gonna pay you.
Then why would you say 50 if you're not prepared to pay 50?
Did he not just say I could pick?
I did say that, but why?
that's what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is, when we making a bet, why would you throw out a higher number?
I said
and then
what?
and then when it's time to pay up, you got to choose between the two. You were so confident, nigga. We could bet 50. Now, like, I don't know. Let me see. See what losers do, man.
Wait, did we bet? Bro, wait. Did we bet 50 or did we bet 20?
I said bet a dub. You said, nigga, we could bet 50.
That's
And you
exactly
was-
what happened.
Okay, so did we bet 50 or did we bet it up?
Well,
I mean, I could play the video for you and you can decide.
I'm asking you though.
this is what happened.
What did you just tell me?
I
Flick
have the
said-
video right here.
No, but I'm
Flicks-
saying, what did you just tell me though?
Flick
I
said
just said it 10
he
seconds
can
ago. I
bet
said we made
20.
the bet.
Nah.
I said I made the bet. I said, do you want to bet push-ups? He's like, nigga, I ain't bet no push-ups. We could bet bread. I said, bet a dub. You said, nigga, we could bet 50.
I know. I heard that. I'm talking about what did.
You just said
No,
I
what
said.
did you just say to me when you said that you could either pay me 50 or you could pay me 20 because I said that 50 and then you said 20. Did you not just say that to me?
I did.
So you're leaving it up to me, right? When you say that, no?
When you tell me I
Yeah.
can pay you 20,
Yeah.
20, 50,
Yeah.
so I'll let you know which one I pay.
And the way this plays out is going to tell me a lot about you.
Oh, that's fine. The way this episode play out, gonna let me know if you get it 20 or 50.
And again, that'll let me know a lot about you. When I make a bet, I pay whatever the bet is.
I just asked you what the bet was.
Yeah.
You told me 20 and
Yeah,
50.
yeah. And if I would have said what you said, I would be paying 50.
That's fine.
That's what
with
I'm
you.
saying. That's
I
what I'm
said
saying.
50, you
and,
said 20.
and that's why I said this will let me know a lot about
But
you.
you
That's
didn't
all.
say 50 though. You would have said you owe me 50, I would have paid
I've repeated it 3 times because you've asked me to. All I'm saying
Did he
is,
say I owe him 50 or did he say
He said you owe him some bread.
I'm gonna let you do it.
exactly right? Did I
So
know how much he said?
you feel me?
All I said was
You said
how the
50.
bet goes is gonna tell me a lot about you. That's all.
Same with the episode.
Yeah, no, the episode's gonna tell you a lot about
No,
me.
it's gonna let me know if you getting 20 or you getting 50.
So it's not saying with the episode. The episode's gonna show that Mike is a man of his word all day. That's what the episode gonna say. Mike is a man of his word. Mike is a man of his word. That's all the bet gonna say. And Mike know who. Because niggas knew James Harden wasn't gonna be
Yeah,
first.
niggas knew that, nigga. It was like, what? Yeah, he been hooping, but not first team, nigga. There's for sure 5 niggas hooping better
It
than
wasn't
James
a long
Harden.
shot. It was never gonna happen.
I didn't know there was 10 niggas who. I thought he would at least got second. I didn't know there was 10 niggas
Alright,
hooping better than him,
shout out
bro.
On my end, I just said that. Cool. It's fine. Niggas still had a good year. We made all NBA.
Speaking of having a good year, we 6 months through. We halfway through the year. Y'all tell me something you're most proud of, and then something you're also looking forward to doing this year, doing or accomplishing this year. Y'all need time to think, or should I go first?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm most proud of a few things. One of the things I'm really proud of is the this podcast still moving forward through a lot of like the hurdles, like moving locations and different co-hosts and different things happening, different payments that I gotta pay for the studio and everything. But just keeping the show moving forward, growing the show being more visible, us stepping outside and people recognize us because of the show. I'm just proud of the growth that the show has made and the perseverance that each member of the show has had to keep the show going. I'm proud, even though I don't have the car anymore. Well, no, I bought that car last year, so never mind, I can't say that. I'm also proud of some of the progress that I've made. I guess that my children have made, that my kids have made, but just in me like guiding some of that progress. I'm proud to see the growth that my kids have made. Something I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to buying another car because my car got totaled in February, so I'll probably be buying a car hopefully before the 4th of July. Looking forward to buying another car. I'm looking forward, actually before the car. Actually, I'm not, it sounds crazy, but actually before the car. I'm really looking forward to our 100th episode, bro. Like, I really can't wait. I can't wait for the 100th episode, man. I really wish we could come in here and do like 2 or 3 episodes a week just to hurry up and get to that 100. Like, I'm really, really, really looking forward to it and excited about that 100th episode. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm buying my first vending machine. I'm planning on starting a vending machine business.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
Plan on buying my first vending machine this year, so I'm really looking forward to that as well. So, yeah, that's me. That's what I'm proud of and what I'm looking forward to this year.
I'll go. A lot of the shit, I'm proud of my growth, bro. Mm-hmm. Like mentally, spiritually. You feel me? Like that's looking back on, I'm not the same person I was January 1st. You feel me? So
You have a New Year's resolution?
I did not have a New Year's resolution, no. But I'm proud of my growth. I'm proud of my children's growth. Like Flix was saying about his, I'm proud of my children's growth. And they continue to inspire me and make me proud every single day. Like, I get something told to me about my children every day that like makes me proud that I didn't put them on the back or pull out.
You're a wild boy.
Every day, I get something like, you feel me? So I'm proud, like, my daughter, my Anaya, you feel me? She gonna be my little superstar, bro. Like, she's about to be 7 years old, right? She's been playing softball for a little bit, and she plays 2 age groups up.
You said softball?
Yeah, she plays 2 age groups up.
That's fly.
You feel me? So, like, she's my little superstar. She do karate, and she's an age group up in karate. Just started doing it though. Like, she's an age group up. They did her little promotion thing. They had like a little field day, whatever, and she got second place in almost every race she ran. You feel me? And that, I'm like, you feel me? She gonna be my little athlete. My oldest, Jordan.
She got Pop's genes, but you slow, nigga.
I'm not slow. I'm not slow.
Slow motion.
My bad, Robert. Go ahead.
But anyway, my oldest, she speaks 3 languages fluently.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah, she
Yo,
speaks 3.
What's her name?
Jordan.
Shout out to Jordan. That's fly.
She speaks.
How old is she?
She'll be 9 on the 25th.
That's dope.
She speaks 3 languages fluently: Japanese, English, and Spanish. Fluently.
Is she Japanese?
She's Chinese. She's Chinese, Hawaiian, black and white. Why she's speaking Japanese, I have no idea. Instead of Chinese, but she speaks Japanese fluently. So proud of that. And Ryder, my youngest, she's gonna be a big sibling. You feel me? She been a baby for the longest time. She's gonna be a big sibling.
Her
and,
mom's pregnant?
Yeah, her mom's just pregnant, and she I can already tell she's gonna be a little protector. You feel me? Like, when I'll be on FaceTime with her, and she'll be like, "Oh, I'm gonna be a big sister. I don't know if I'm gonna be a brother or a sister, but I'm gonna be a big sister, and I already got everything we gonna do together set up in the house. I already got her bed, where her bed's gonna go." I'm like, "Damn, bro, like, why that matter to you?" But you feel me? All right, that's cool. She's also learning another language.
When's her birthday, if you don't mind me asking?
Who's Ryder's?
I only ask because my son is 9, so I'm just trying to see how close.
Oh, Jordan's June 25th.
Okay.
So she'll be 9, June 25th. Anaya will be 7, August 29th. And Ryder will be 6, September 27th.
Dope. Shout out to
but-
your kids.
Ryder's speaking French, bro. She learning French. And they're all well-mannered, well-behaved.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to their moms and to myself.
Definitely didn't get that from their daddy.
They definitely didn't get that shit from me. Not the well-behaved. Hell nah. Definitely didn't get that shit from me. So shout out to their moms for doing a wonderful job.
What you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to finishing barber school. You feel me? Finishing barber school, LLC and my barber license when I get the license, getting the LLC.
$20 cuts.
Nah, when I finish $20 cuts, it's gonna be gone, bruh. When I finish $20 cuts, it's gonna be a no-go.
Started at $20 cuts.
What you gonna be charging?
Yeah, probably about 30, 35.
30's not too bad.
You feel me?
I got a barber that I don't go to him anymore. Like, when I'm like, anyway, he in North County. If I'm like heading up to LA and I need a cut before I leave LA, I go to him just because I don't be in Oceanside like that no more. But he been cutting my hair since high school, and this dude price has not changed, bro. Like, I pulled up on him for the first time in years. I think it was like during the a little bit after the pandemic, actually, and I hadn't seen him since I had been maybe 25, 26. I'm like, what I owe you for the cut? But like 40, 45. He's like, nah, bro, come on, man. That's some other barbers that ain't got no clients that be trying to upcharge, bro. $20, bro. He's like, if you got clients, you ain't got to overcharge, bro. I was like, oh.
Yeah, that's true. If you got clients coming in, you can make the same amount of money, charge them 20. You got enough people coming in.
He was speaking from privilege though, because he been a barber for
a minute.
years.
You feel me? So you feel me? His
He speaks
clientele.
from privilege. He speaks from privilege.
But me, I'm having to charge whatever the walk-in shop price is, wherever I'm at, till I get my own. And then, like you said, the vending machine. I've been looking into, different avenues to make money. So I'm looking forward to those ventures that I have, that I've been putting together.
I forgot one before we go to Dion. One more thing I'm looking forward to. I actually just decided on it last week. I think I'm about to go to plumber school, bro. I think I'm finna go learn to be a plumber, man.
Finna plumb shit.
Yeah. And I told one of my homegirls that she was like, "Oh, you trying to be a professional pipe layer?" I was like, "You are a fool. You are a fool." But no, I was really like I'm not complaining about it. Like I love my job. I love being an entrepreneur. I love being a freelance photographer. But you know, you have months when, as any entrepreneur would tell you, like you just got months where it's just low. Like
Very slow, yeah.
so low. And you would think like when you have the months like before that where you killing the game. You're like, oh man, I'm making this time last year, I'm making twice the money I made. You know what I mean? But then another month will go by and it'll just be low. And so like I'm just looking to have another job that's never gonna go away, that's always consistent income, and that like I could still kind of make my own schedule and do what I want, but then still really focus on my podcast and photography career. But yeah, plumbing is one of the I think it might be the highest job in demand. It's never going away. AI could never take that job. So it's like I've been researching it for like a good probably like 3 months, and I finally decided. I think last week, probably like on Friday, I was like, you know what? I'm finna do it. I'm going tomorrow morning. I'm going to view the campus and talk to the council and everything. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. It's gonna be tough because I was looking for this. I'm not good at math, and it's
a lot of math.
It's some basic math involved in it, but I'm not good at math. But that's the only thing I'm like math. But anyway, I'm looking forward to it though.
Fixing to be the water company. She released water, he laid pipe.
Oh,
the
my
water
goodness
company
gracious.
going on, huh?
What about you, Dion? What you proud of? What you proud of that you've accomplished in this first 6 months, man?
Almost everything I wanted with basketball besides the championship.
Like what specifically?
Finish the season healthy. Lead the team to more than 15 wins. Average 20.
How many games do y'all play in the season?
I think like close to 18, I think it was. I think it was 18. I don't know, bro, to be honest. Like towards the end of the season.
18 games, 15 wins. That's crazy.
We had more than 15. I think we only lost like twice.
No, but I'm saying if y'all play 18 and 1, whatever the number is, if y'all play 18 and 1, 15, that's a hell of a season.
And just grow, honestly, like I feel like I'm proud of myself for doing that. Just growing physically, being able to push myself, mentally being able to challenge myself, and then just like spiritually with my relationships, like with my teammates, my coaches. I feel like it's been like I'm proud of where it's at. Like, yeah.
I mean, we spoke on it probably a few, maybe like 4 or 5 episodes ago. But just me, like just watching you, like maybe it's not necessarily growth. Maybe it's something no, we talked about it. It's something you kind of had to grow into. But it's watching you like grow into the leader that you've become. It's been real dope. And I can't really say I've had like a front row seat to it, but I've been watching you play ball for a while, and the leadership that I saw you put on display this year, that was fly, bro. That was, as your friend and somebody that's known you for a few years now, that was real dope to see, bro. For real, that was real dope to see. I was like, look at my guy, man. That was real dope to see, bro.
Nah, yeah, it was for sure a goal for the season. It was for sure a goal of mine.
Shout out to accomplishing goals. That's dope. That's dope. What you looking forward to?
Growing some more, being better.
Anything specific?
Nah, not really. Just being better, bro. I swear.
Well, all right.
Alrighty. Did you write your goals down for the season?
Yeah.
Like before it started, did you write them down and keep track?
Yeah.
Did you have any goals outside of basketball? Sounds like a no.
Like physically, yeah. I wanted to get my body like in the best physical shape that I could.
That sounds like a basketball goal.
I know it all tied into basketball, but I understood that it was like important for my health too, like me going on diets and shit like that, fasting and shit like that. Like all that was, I did it because it would help. I knew it's like a 2 birds, 1 stone. Like I knew it was good for me, and it helped me like grow in other ways. But I also knew that it was beneficial for basketball to be like that. So yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I seen somebody ask that question on another podcast, and I was already thinking about like Not necessarily about like goals like throughout the year, but just like I wanted to ask like what like do we all have things that like we want to work on and things that we want to like get better at moving forward for the next few months. But then I was watching that podcast and they said I was like, you know what, that's smooth. We are 6 months in, halfway through the year. Like, you know what, let's do that. So I thought that'd be dope. That was dope to hear from you fellas too, though. I ain't gonna lie, that was dope. We might have to collaborate on that vending machine business, bro.
No, it's for sure one of them. I've been looking into that. Vending machines, laundromats.
I was supposed to do the vending machine thing last year, but life just kept hitting me, bro. I had to buy a car and dental bills for my kids. Like, life just kept hitting me, so I couldn't really do all the things I wanted to do. But Lord willing, I'll be copping my first vending machine this year.
Vending machines, laundromats, and there's one more. A barbershop, not really the barbershop, just LLC in my name, my license, putting the LLC on that. But there's one more. That one I'm for sure need a partner with though. So I gotta find somebody who's willing to put in the work with me.
With what?
Kind of like flipping houses. Not necessarily flipping them, but like flipping them.
I might do my first one in December. I ain't gonna lie to you.
First what?
Crib.
You gonna buy it? Oh, that's what's up.
Got this realtor. She bad. I ain't gonna lie. She fine as hell.
You said what?
This realtor that's gonna help me. She fine though. I don't know her like that person. I swear to God, just a realtor. I'm just complimenting her. She's pretty.
Oh, what's her name? Let's shout her out.
Nah. She gotta close the deal for me first.
You already said she done.
No, well, she gotta close the deal for me first, bro. This my first crib. She gotta, you feel me?
You send her some business, she might give you a discount on the
See, nope. She gotta do something for me first.
That's great.
You can keep it old school, you feel me, DJ? She gotta scratch my back before I scratch your back. Nah, but she's dope though, I ain't gonna lie, she dope. Yeah, she hella dope.
Where you looking to buy a house at?
Probably like La Mesa for real. But like, La Mesa is cool, but at the same time, like I like traditional houses. They gotta like, a lot of their houses are new. So I'm looking more like in like City Heights area. Something like that, I don't know. Not too close to the water though, cause that should be going up like damn near 3,000 every goddamn quarter mile. You get closer to the fucking beach. That shit is crazy. But there's a few. I'm for sure going, and before I do that, I'm looking at like these 2 cribs in South Carolina that I'm gonna just look to flip. In Raleigh, and another one is in Kingston.
That's fine. I know this girl, she got her crib out in Atlanta. She was telling me about it. She's like, yeah, I was dating this guy and we lived out there and we bought it together. We had it built together and we lived in it. And then after we split, like I came back to San Diego, he went back to where he was from and he didn't want to deal with it no more. So he was like, you could just keep the house. I was like, she's like 33. I'm like, you 33, own a home here, own a home in Atlanta, got this job. Like she killing, to be 33, she killing the game, bro. But anyway. I love the fact that you was talking about being close to the water. I like what one of my homegirls from Texas is coming out here soon. And she was talking about, she was like, yeah, you gonna take me to the beach? You gonna do this? I was like, I mean, we can go to the beach whenever. It's not like a big to-do to go to the beach like that. Like we could hit the beach whenever. She was like, oh, I'm so jealous. I want to do this. I'm like, yeah, we could just jump in the car and drive to the water whenever we want. But that's the dope thing about Cali. Like, we got the mountains right here. We can go to the snow or the beach whenever we want. It's just a quick car ride. Quick jump in the car, throw the GPS on, you're going to be there. But speaking of jumping in the car, throwing the GPS on, y'all heard about the touch law? So they just passed a law that you can't even be touching your phone while you're driving. I mean, you get pulled over and get a $150 ticket. It used to be like, clearly, before like phones became such a mainstay in everybody's pocket, it was like you could drive and have your phone in your hand. Then more accidents started happening, so they're like, all right, no more talking on the phone or texting and driving. But you could still have your phone in your hand. Now you can't even have it in your hand, or you get a ticket.
I mean, I get the safety, you feel me? That's cool, but nowadays every car got Bluetooth or like, you feel me? They got the CarPlay to where you ain't even really got to touch your phone, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, you feel me? So it ain't that big of a deal.
I don't really drive with my phone in my hand like that anyway. Like if I could put it in a cup holder, Like, it's gonna be in the cup holder right there where I could easily get to it. And if I got stuff in the cup holder, then I'm probably either like be driving like with my phone like right here, like between my legs, or I'm gonna like have it like under one of my thighs. I don't really be like on my phone like that when I'm driving anyway. From time to time I do, but I'm not really like on my phone like that anyway.
Only thing I really do when I'm driving with my phone is change music, because I don't like having to touch the screen and scroll up. You feel me? When I can just type the song in on the phone and hit play. You feel me? That's about the only thing I do when I'm really on my phone and drive. I don't really, you feel me? Somebody call me, it's connected to Bluetooth, I just hit answer. You feel me? Talking to them through the loudspeaker.
Y'all ever got a ticket for being on the phone while driving?
I have, yeah.
I think I ever have.
I got a texting and driving. You feel me? Out here in California, because that's not a law in Florida. I don't think it's one in Texas.
I haven't gotten one, but I've always thought like if I was about to get one, I always felt like I'd be like, how you know I have my phone in my hand?
Exactly. Like, I'll throw that shit like, bro, unless you recorded me.
Now I was in a car with somebody one time, and they wasn't like up like driving like, but they had it right here, but it was at night. And when the cop pulled us over, he was like, I could see the light from your phone flashing on your face. Like, I know you had your phone in your hand. And he was like, yeah, but I wasn't texting. I wasn't da-da-da-da. He ended up letting us go. Because the dude was like, at that point, he was like, I seen the light. Like, you know what I mean? But he was like, I wasn't, like, I just had it in my hand, like, so I could, like, change songs. Like, I wasn't, and he wasn't lying either. He's like, I wasn't texting. I didn't even have it on speakerphone. I wasn't talking. I literally just had it in my phone so I could change songs. And the cop was cool. He let us go. But now, like, had that been today, the homie would have got a ticket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
$150 fine.
Right.
The homie would have went to jail.
The homie would have went to jail.
Yeah. That life ain't for me. I can't get locked up, bro. More power to you for coming out of there and for seemingly coming out like the same dude. Like, you know, some people go in there, they're a little different when they come out, and I'm not judging it. Like, rightfully so. It's
In a bad way different, or like in a good way different?
I've seen both. I've seen people come out when they mad institutionalized, where they can't get out of living that prison, that penitentiary life, where they just kind of stuck in that. I don't want to say that regimen, because that regimen in some ways can be good, but just like that, they stuck in that in the bad ways. I don't really want to go into it, but like they're stuck in that mentality in the bad ways. And I've also seen people come out and they like, listen, I don't never want to have to do that again. And on top of not wanting to go in there again, they talk about how, like, yeah, being in there taught me discipline. Like, they come out and they like, as soon as I wake up, I'm making my bed and I'm starting my regimen and I'm getting to my routine and da-da-da-da. It created a strict routine for them that they maintained after they were free, and they say it kept them free. So I've seen both. I don't need, respectfully, I don't need to go in there to. And I got some bad ways about me that I need to correct, but I don't need to go behind the wall to get them corrected though.
I went in that motherfucker me, came out that motherfucker me. I was in that motherfucker saying, hey, this is what I'm not finna do. Mm-hmm. This is what I am gonna do. Mm-hmm. And it is what it is. Like, one rule that men in prison that I couldn't get with, because we men, is the sitting down pissing rule that they got. I get it. It's courteous. You feel me? You niggas don't want to hear you piss. Nigga, you splash. Nigga, I got into it with a couple of my cellies. Like, bro, I am not sitting down to piss. I am a man. We stand to pee. Nigga, if it splashes, I'll clean it up. Nigga, the sound, nigga, you don't have to hear that. I'm not finna sit down to piss. And niggas, I got into it with a couple of my cellies about that. Different prisons I went to, like, you gotta do this. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, God made us men. Women sit down to piss. Nigga, stand when you pee. And just stand on that.
And if you don't want to, if you don't want to, we'll move past it. Was there any, like, was that the only thing that you weren't able to fall in line with in there? Because it's like, it's certain rules and protocols that is just like, it's the rules and the protocol when you're behind the walls.
Yeah,
is there anything else that you were like, I'm not conforming to that?
Yeah, there's a few, like, that was one of them. And then, like, prison really make a nigga racist.
Oh, yeah.
Like going to prison will really make you racist, because you run with the blacks, you black, you run with your race, do this. But I went in, I'm like, nigga, I'm half white, I'm half black, nigga, I got Mexican friends, I got Chinese friends, nigga, I don't give a fuck what your race is, bro. I don't give a fuck, nigga. If you cool, you cool. So, like, you can't eat with certain people, you can't play certain games with certain people, you can't watch certain TVs because it's they TV. I was like, nigga, I ain't jacking none of that shit. I'm not racist, bro. And if
where were you locked up at?
So I started downtown at MCC. You feel me? For about 6 months, I was there. Then I went down to Otay Mesa, CCA. That was where I got into actually, like, there, I got into my first actual riot. there. Then from CC, I went to Victorville. Got to a riot there. And then from there, I
I know
went
a
to
couple people at Victorville.
Then I went to Mendota, where I finished out my term and came
You
home.
became a lifeguard?
Because I've never been a lifeguard in my life. Dion, bro, you finna stop trying me, bro.
I'm just. Alright, my bad, bro. You wasn't a lifeguard? You was a lifeguard?
Bro, you finna stop trying me, bro. How the fuck I'm gonna be a lifeguard? We ain't got no pool. Think about it, bro.
I'm just saying, I heard you was.
I'm not lifeguarding nobody.
You just wasn't doing. You wasn't saving nobody.
I wasn't saving. I wasn't lifeguarding. I wasn't doing nothing for nobody.
Alright.
He not with the wallow jokes, bro.
No, I didn't. Dion,
Bro,
Dion.
He-
did I just tell you?
He's
you
a-
know,
Dion.
asking. He's asking. Are you asking like behind the walls or in general?
And when he was locked up. When he was locked up, he was headed. He was. leading
I'm not.
high
That,
yoga
look that way.
classes.
Dion.
Alright, bro. This is. You didn't just say something about hot yoga?
Free man.
No, you said the first time you did it though.
No, the first time I did hot yoga was with that woman, bro.
What's that shit called? What is it? What was it?
Bro, Dion, don't play with me, bro.
Alright, bro.
I will smack them looks off your face right here on camera, bro. Don't play with me, bro.
Maybe I'm intelligent, bro.
One week I'm
Sound
gonna bring.
like you said that place you just said.
No,
Oh,
bro.
it didn't sound like that.
No, bro.
One week I'm gonna bring some boxing gloves in here so y'all can just get it
Bro,
on.
I'm not boxing none of y'all niggas.
You might have to keep playing with this nigga.
You niggas, bro.
Bro,
If you ain't got it on,
you ain't got it on. Hey, you ain't got it on you in this
now.
motherfucker. I know you ain't got it on you, nigga. You got to see these hands, gang.
You gotta-
And then make it to the car.
Nigga, good luck,
you gotta see
nigga.
me with it.
Oh, you need that, huh?
I'm not boxing.
That's how you know nigga can't fight.
He's not cool from the shoulders.
That's fine.
It's cool, bro. It's cool. Hey,
Don't find out and die.
nigga. I'm a fuck around and find out type of nigga.
Don't find out and die.
You feel me?
Let's not play like that.
I'm a fuck around and
That's exactly like how bad, like,
Hey,
how
nigga.
unprepared would that be?
nigga. I'm a fuck around and find out type nigga, bro.
That's like, you gotta be like,
Hey,
But you can't get to your gun if you're unconscious.
that's never happened. That's never gonna happen.
All right.
fuck around and find out
Brave and tough niggas get beat up every day.
every day.
I've been beat up before.
I'm sure you feel me?
Yeah, I mean, I've been beat up before.
I don't want more than I lost. I can guarantee you that.
I don't know that.
I know that. Nigga, you better ask niggas I was with in prison.
The niggas that you was in yoga class with,
I,
you keep bringing it up. So I don't
No,
keep
he brought
bringing
up prison, bro. You don't have to keep doing
Every
it.
time you bring up prison, I'm bringing up yoga classes.
But you shouldn't though, because he just said you should stop playing.
Why?
with it.
You shouldn't be bringing up prison.
why not?
It's his life experience. He could talk about it if he wants to. No, bro. He could talk about what he
That's cool.
wants. If he says
I
stop
can talk
playing,
about what I want. Simple as that. You
Nope.
can talk about what you want, right? Yeah.
his personal. It ain't me. It ain't me.
I can talk.
Look, you can talk about yoga classes, but stop referring to me as
No,
yoga
I
classes.
have no-
How about that? How about that? You want to talk about yoga, nigga? Talk about you
I
doing yoga.
did take yoga in,
In prison?
nah, when I was in.
Was it
JUCO.
fun? Was in there stretching with the niggas?
In
Hot
JUCO,
yoga?
it was-
He was getting stretched
I
out.
was in there too. My instructor actually was a female. You were the instructor.
I was never the
All
instructor.
right, my bad. You weren't.
I was never the instructor. I never instructed
I was
niggas
in
on how
yoga
to
class. Yoga's fire, bro. It's not bad. You
yoga.
told me you did hot yoga the other day with niggas.
I did it with bitches,
I meant that's what I meant.
Women.
Like people.
Women.
females.
Yeah, I
women.
meant people. I didn't mean nigga. Just hobby referring to people. You thought I meant niggas, like guys. No, I would have said guys. Stop saying women. Yeah, stop saying bitches. Say women. Bro. That should be a goal for y'all niggas. This
Y'all.
you too, bro.
When have you heard me say that?
No, I'm talking about cussing. I'm not trying.
That's not what you just said. That's not what you just
I'm
said.
talking about in general.
What's your goal?
Clean y'all language
What's your
up.
goal?
That's
What's your
fine.
goal?
Damn, can I finish what I want
No,
to say?
no. You talk over niggas every day. Cut it out. What's your
I
goal?
want y'all.
What's your goal?
To be better.
What's your goal?
With y'all language.
Nah.
You cuss as much as I do.
No, I don't, bro.
You definitely cuss more than
We
I
can't
do.
hold each other accountable, bro.
I just held you accountable, nigga. I know I cuss a lot. I'm not saying I don't. I
can't
do.
hold y'all accountable. I can't.
Not if you.
But you cuss damn near as much as I
If you're
do.
not holding yourself accountable.
I have to. I
No,
don't
you're
refer
not.
to.
No, you're
I
not.
don't.
No,
I
you're
don't
not.
refer to girls as the B word.
Yeah, you do. You did
Yeah,
it
you
last
do.
week. You did it last week.
Nigga,
don't.
You did it last week.
No.
And you told me I should stop cussing. You cuss more than I do. Cut it out.
I mean, I'm not talking about the cussing.
Cut it out. You just brought it up though.
Because I could have swore, didn't he say that too for himself that he wanted to stop cussing? I'm just holding you accountable, bro. That's it.
So what are your goals? What can I hold you accountable?
I do want to start referring to women as
I'll let
bitches
you
though.
know that. But you just told me that that's what you wanted to
I didn't just tell you that, and I
No,
haven't
I'm
cursed
saying
today,
not
and I
just,
haven't
I'm
cursed
saying
today,
you said that.
and I haven't cursed today. So there was no need for you to bring that up.
But I do want to start referring to women as
I
bitches.
just wanted to say for both of y'all.
I got
You
daughters.
don't
It's
need to.
probably
If
you feel me?
if I'm holding up to what I said I would do, there's no need for you to do that.
No, Mike, you cursed.
No, I didn't. No, I
don't
didn't.
remember, but
No,
I'm
I
sure
didn't.
you cursed.
I don't remember.
I didn't.
I just wanted to say Mike's for sure cursed this episode.
I'll let you know what you need to work on there. How about that?
Listening.
What?
Listening, comprehending the conversation, keeping up with the conversation, staying on point with the conversation, not moving the topic until it's time to move the topic. That's what you need to work on, nigga.
Actually, what I feel like I needed to get better at. I've been getting way better.
Well, how come you didn't say that right now?
I'm like blocking shit out. Like, nah, listen. You said listen, now I'm something wrong. I've been getting better at not listening.
Do that when you're not here. Do that when you're not here. Do it because I don't work.
I listen when I'm here.
No, you don't, nigga. No, you don't.
Last time we got
No,
into
you
it, I
don't.
was right. What are you talking about? I had a
You
point.
don't listen when you
He
don't.
said I had a point.
You don't listen. You don't.
Ran
You
it
don't
back,
listen.
he watched it, and he said,
You don't even. Listen. When
I had
send
a
you shit,
point.
You don't even watch it.
Mike, I was right. I don't need to watch it.
He said I had a point.
So why ask me to send it to you then?
You know I was right.
Why ask me to send it to you then?
Was I right?
What's going on? What you got going on today? You got something you want to get off your chest? You got something you want to get off your
I'm
chest?
chilling.
Get it off
I
your
said
chest.
I said I was right.
Get it off your chest.
Mike, why
You came in here with an attitude. Like, get it off your chest.
Damn,
What's
why
going
I come in with an
on? What's going on?
Did I come in with an attitude?
What's going on?
How did I come in with an attitude?
Get it off your chest, bro.
You're not gonna do
What's
that.
on
How
your
did I come
mind?
in with an attitude?
What's on your
I
mind?
don't have an attitude.
What's on your mind?
Nothing. I'm chilling. Now you're gonna ask my question.
So what's going on with
How did I
this?
come in with that? You just asked me.
You didn't have an attitude. You didn't have an attitude. What's going
Why
on
would
with
you
you?
say that then?
Because it seemed like you did.
Okay, what about me coming in and making it seem like I had an attitude?
You just turned down. And we was trying to sit here talking to you. You mad,
You
laid
said
back.
that before,
You
but you
bad.
didn't say I had an attitude.
I'm trying to give you more though. On top of that, you came in here not really trying to talk, trying to ask you about stuff. You giving mad short answers, like what's up,
What?
nigga?
What's up, nigga?
It's not cap. It's not cap.
What short answer did I give? I ain't give a short answer all night. And that's what I'm saying. You can't do that.
You did though.
No, you can't just sit here and break down the whole. Because I could say you had an attitude and then break down what you did.
Go ahead. Feel free.
I don't know. When I came in, you pressed me.
What I press you about?
I don't know.
So you lying. So you lying. So
I'm
you
saying
lying. So you
I'm saying I
lying.
could break down. You're breaking down how the night went. Trying to
No.
turn that
I
into-
told you what you did, and you said that wasn't an attitude. I said, okay,
What
cool.
short answer that I give?
I asked you about a goal or something. You was like, yeah, just like that. And I was like, that's why I just laughed. And I was like, okay, bro. And that's why he started laughing. What's the next topic, bro?
What do you ask me, DJ? So do you remember? What I had a short answer on?
Not specifically, nah.
My God.
But it's not his job to remember. It's my job to remember.
That's what I'm saying. You're paying too close attention to it.
It's my job to pay close attention, nigga. I'm the producer of
But
the
you could
show.
just ask me-
I'm the host and the producer. It's my job to pay
No,
attention.
not to see if I have an attitude. You could just ask me.
No, it's not my job to see if you have
But
one.
you just did. You
It's
just
no.
paid attention
It's
to
no.
everything. You just said
Yes,
from the
it's my
moment I
job
walked
to pay
in
attention to everything.
to come-
everything.
To say that I have an attitude.
Everything. With everything
That's
inside
not-
these doors, it's my job to pay attention
not to
to.
have an attitude.
If I think you have an attitude, I can't speak on it.
Ask me though. Don't assume that I have an attitude.
I said it seemed like you had an attitude.
Exactly. Don't. Just ask me if I do.
No, I can say it seemed like you had an attitude.
but that's
I can
not-
say that.
That's
I can
not
say that.
true though. You can't.
Okay, and you corrected it, but don't tell me what I can't
Doesn't
say.
make what I did.
Don't tell me what I can't say. I could say it seemed like you had an
very much
attitude.
Can say that.
Okay.
That
Okay.
doesn't make it true.
Okay. That's
It's
cool.
not. I'm not. I'm chilling. I don't have an attitude.
No doubt.
I don't have an attitude.
Good to know.
I just want y'all
Good
to
to
be
know.
better
We want you to be better, bro.
by the end of this year.
I want everybody to be better. I want all
Don't
three of us to be
entertain
better.
this BS, bro. Don't
I want all three of us to be the better.
With the bitch, with the bitch shit.
Nah, you right. You right. I'm not gonna lie. You were right. I should have stopped referring to. You know what? Today I vow.
We should be able
On
to-
June 10th was actually 11th.
Absolutely should.
So June 11th,
Absolutely should. Remember that.
I vowed to
You said what?
refer to women. I vowed to stop referring to women as bitches
The growth.
on today.
The growth.
That
Today.
nigga's lying.
You hear me?
Gross.
If you catch me calling a woman a bitch, say something to me because I vowed to be better.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that. Look at the growth. Hey,
I vowed to be better. Y'all some dirty ass dogs. I'm just-
Not like.
Nah, I'm playing.
Not referring
I'm playing. Y'all not dirty dogs.
as the
But I will stop referring to y'all as bitches. I will do that because I have 3 daughters of my own, and I would kill a nigga if he referred to my daughter as a bitch.
there
So
we go.
I should stop referring to women as
There we
bitches.
go.
So you were right. I give you credit. You right. Flex-
Accountability.
You right
We
too.
appreciate you, Dion. Good job.
I'm just trying to hold y'all accountable. That's it.
No doubt.
We appreciate you, man.
We just want to be able to do the same for you. That's all.
Y'all very much so can.
Yeah, but you're not telling us what you're working on, so we have no way to do that.
I'll let you know when I find out.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's see where we're going to next. Where y'all want to go to? The LA situation, DDG and Halle Bailey.
We can talk about LA. We can talk about the LA and ICE. We can talk about that.
I was trying to segue into that when you said you had your first riot when you was in the thing, but we moved past it. It was the other day.
Well, now see, riots in prison is different than riots on the streets.
Oh, I know that, but you just said the word riot, and that was gonna be my segue. Yeah.
Riots in prison is for sure different than riots on the streets. We's not looting and we's not protesting against police. And we fighting each other. Yeah. we these is race riots, nigga. We's fighting each other.
And also, I'm not sure if it's riots. Well, I guess I was about to say I don't know if it's riots going on in LA. Definitely protesting.
Yeah, they're protesting for
sure.
But like, what are you protesting for? I get it. You feel me? Like ICE, deportation. I get it. You feel me? I'm not saying that they're right. I'm not saying that they're wrong. But like, they just doing their job, bro. Like they got orders. You feel me? Like, think about all the times you had to go to work, was told to do something, you didn't want to do it. I'm pretty sure like some of the people, ICE men or whatever the fuck they want to be called, some of them look at it like, man, I don't want to do this. This is taking somebody from their family. But like, nigga, what if they got the family? They got to feed, provide for their family. So they got to do what they got to do.
So they have orders.
They got orders. They got orders.
How do you know what some of these orders have been that the people are protesting about?
They want to just stop. They are protesting ICE taking illegal immigrants away from their families. That's what they're protesting. Like, they shouldn't do this. It's wrong.
And again, like kind of what I said in the chat, I think it's more so the way they're going about it. Like they pulling up to like middle school and elementary graduations and then snatching parents away from their kids.
You gotta catch them when you catch them, because you probably ain't finna catch them at the crib.
And you cool with that?
I'm not cool. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying it's good. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. You got a job to do. You gotta do your job.
So do you think it's right and do you think it's good?
I don't think it's right.
So that's why the people are protesting.
I don't think it's right.
That's why the people.
But I think it's good. For me, I don't think it's right. Like, it is wrong to do that. Like, these people are celebrating their children, promoting to the next grade, a real milestone. They're celebrating that with their family. I don't think it's right. But it's good that they're doing it because, like, for me, they got a job to do.
So I agree with you that if someone is here illegally, then you didn't come here the right way. You need to come here the right way.
Yeah, I'm not saying don't come.
I know that sounds harsh, but I do agree with that.
I'm not saying don't come. Do it the right way.
And what I believe the people are protesting is the way they're going about it. Like, they're showing up to people's jobs and like separating families and just going about it in completely inhumane ways.
Like they taking the wrong people.
No kid should wake up with their parents and their parents get snatched off the street and they not knowing when they finna see their parents again. That shouldn't happen, bro. Like that just shouldn't happen.
Even if they're not supposed to be here?
Yeah, even if they're not supposed to be here. No kid should have to lay down. No kid should have to lay down at night not knowing when they're gonna see their parents again. That shouldn't happen.
Yeah, that's not our responsibility. That's not the government's responsibility.
Honestly, deadass.
I don't think that should ever happen to a kid.
Honestly, deadass, to be honest with you, bro, I think if the niggas is here already, let them stay. If they're doing what they're supposed to be doing when they get, if they do what they're supposed to be doing when they get, they got a job, take care of their family, they're not committing crimes, they're trying to do better. Let them stay. Help them become a citizen. That's what you find out who they are. Look into what they're doing. Is he doing what he's supposed to be doing? Does he have a job, or does he or she have a job? Is he or she committing crimes?
It's about doing it the right way, bro.
Let them stay. They already here. They already beat you.
It's about them doing it the right way.
Yeah, no, I get that. Do it the right way. But if they already beat you to get here,
It's not like niggas ain't kicking them out. Only the ones that's done bad shit is getting the boot. It's not able to come back. Everybody else can come back. Just come back the right way.
That's not what the people are protesting.
I'm not saying, okay, even if they come snatch you, everybody that is illegal has got paperwork on them being illegal and has got a fucking some type of document that has told them that they have to do it the right way. Whether they address it or ignore it is up to them. Then they come get got at, and then wherever they be at is where they get got at. How the fuck that don't, like, they're ignoring the fact that they know that they're not supposed to be, that they're here illegally. And they're carrying on about their life like they're not going to be touched. No, that's not the way it works, bro. Like, they should be handled the way. For you to be at your graduation, your daughter's whoever's graduation, knowing damn well, like, you're in the country illegally, like, and you don't want to, you're ignoring the fact that you're going to handle that because you've been here X amount of years, so they should just let you, like, no.
That isn't everyone's situation, though.
That's the majority of their situation. They're not here doing bad shit. They're here chilling, right? But they're
No, you saying like you've been here X amount of years and you could have done this. Like that's not everybody's situation.
Wait, everybody who's here illegally is aware that they're here illegally. They're not unaware of that.
No, they are aware. They know.
They're completely aware that they're here illegally.
Not the point I was speaking.
I'm not saying.
You're saying it being right. How is it, bro? If I tell you, like, if I'm like you living in my apartment, you rent my apartment, and I tell you you're not paying rent, and I'm telling you, if you don't pay rent, you're gonna go. How is it how is it bad on me for coming while y'all eating dinner and telling you got to go? If you've been ignoring the fact that I've been telling you to address the situation, meaning paying your rent, like do it the right way. You've been ignoring it. Haven't been doing nothing bad. You ain't saying fuck me or nothing like that. You ain't cuss me out, but you just haven't been paying it. You've been going about it like I haven't been telling you to like handle it. How the hell is it? I don't give a damn what you doing when I come in that bitch and you gotta go. I don't care what it is that you like. What? Like, no, that's not.
So y'all think it's okay for a city to be militarized, like the police to be pushed to the side, for the military to come in and take over the city?
Yeah.
And martial law to be enacted?
Yeah.
But that's what they got to do.
Y'all know what martial law is?
Yeah.
Yeah, curfew.
Tell me what martial law
The
is.
same. They almost. Or I don't know if they did it, but they almost did the same shit with the Black Lives Matter shit, and when that shit got out of hand. So yes, they should be doing the same shit with this. Yes, keep that same energy. Why would you switch it up? Because they Mexicans.
They didn't do this with the.
I know it was either. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if they did it, but I know for sure it was in discussion.
Didn't.
But I knew it was in discussion. That's what I'm saying. This is probably worse than that. I don't know, but anytime the streets is not safe and the police can't handle it, they send the military in. That's been a common thing in America.
You know this isn't worse than the George Floyd protest.
I'm not comparing it to. I'm comparing it to. I'm comparing it. This is how I'm comparing it to them not being able to control the streets. That's what I'm comparing it to. Whenever the police aren't able to control the streets, they send the military in.
You think they can't control the streets?
Have you been seeing the videos I've seen? No, they can't. The people walking on the damn freeway, they trap.
Do you not remember what happened during the George Floyd? That was all over the country. This is one city.
So, but have you seen the videos yesterday? So you think that the police can control the streets right now? They controlling the streets in LA?
They did it during George Floyd.
Okay, but what about LA right now?
So yes, they did.
I'm saying, are they right now? Are they doing that right now in LA? Are the police controlling the streets?
No, the military is.
Because the police can't.
And that's why I say you don't be listening. If the police were able to control the whole country, nobody could go to work, nobody could go to school. Everybody was at home. So there was people that didn't even care about what was going on, that were just outside during the protest. The whole country was outside protesting, and the military wasn't needed then. This is one city, and the military's needed?
It's LA though.
Have you seen the videos?
They was protesting in LA during George Floyd,
it's
bro.
LA though.
They were protesting in LA, Chicago, all over the worst parts of our country. Hold on.
Yeah,
the worst parts of our country were being protested, bro.
There was military in those parts.
No, there wasn't,
Yes,
bro.
there was,
You're
bro.
just talking.
Yes,
No, there
there was.
wasn't.
Yes, there
Where? Where was there?
I remember seeing that shit on TV.
Where was the military? Where was the military?
In the South, in the Midwest.
That wasn't military.
What was it then?
That wasn't.
They had military suits on.
Exactly.
Military guns. What was it?
It was the
Coast Guard.
I'll answer the question. I'll answer the question.
It was the Coast Guard.
It wasn't the Coast Guard, bro. It was the
National Guard, one of them.
Yes, it
Police
was the
and
National
SWAT.
Guard. It was the
wasn't.
National
It was the
Guard.
police and SWAT, bro.
It was the National Guard, bro. You're right. It was the National Guard, bro. It was the National Guard. We're not the police and SWAT. He's like, the police and SWAT were there, but nigga, eventually they called in the National Guard in some places. There's no way the National Guard wasn't called at all during, like, come on, bro.
There's no way.
No. At all? No. During George Floyd? No. They for sure were called. To some city. No one city.
Look, I'm just saying there's a better way they can go about it, but at the end of the day, they gotta do what they gotta
They
do.
can't control the streets. That's exactly what they did. That's this common. That's what they do any other time. Riots, Rodney King, motherfucking the Detroit riots. Anything that they can't control the streets. The police can't control it. What do they do? Send the military in, bro. That's, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I'm tripping. You're right. If I didn't say that loud enough, you're right. I was tripping. You're right. I just.
You looking it up, huh?
Yeah, I got to. I don't want to.
It was
If
the
I
National
say something,
Guard.
I feel like I'm not all the way correct. I like to look.
Yeah, it was for sure the National Guard. It wasn't SWAT and police.
And again, they're out there like, bro. That's setting a dangerous precedent. Like
How?
like because when
we as not, I'm not gonna say we, them as citizens of LA are making it harmful for the police and the ICE agents. That's what they doing. So they gotta be protected too. Those are people too, bro.
Even like Mexican flags, like, bro, but you don't want to go to Mexico. You're an American. Saying fuck America with a Mexican flag. Make this shit make sense.
I haven't. Maybe you have. I haven't seen too many like F America. I think they're just saying like leave us alone. Like we've helped build this country. We do the jobs that you Americans don't want to do. So like what you mean?
Yeah, but you feel me? Yeah, they do. But nigga, we talking about it. The blacks built America. Let's talk about it. We built America, and so
100%.
that's probably why we don't want to do those jobs anymore. Because guess what? We had to do those jobs, and when we was doing them, guess what we was doing? Getting beat doing them. So yeah, we don't want to do that no more. Come on, man. Our ancestors died for this shit. Their ancestors didn't die here.
Bro, the craziest thing is that they're not kicking them out to tell them they can't come back.
They're just telling them to come back and do it right.
The Hispanic, you know how long that takes. The Hispanic community,
that shit should not matter.
the Hispanic community, like they are a huge part of what our country does, bro. Our farming, our lives.
Guess who used to farm?
Bro, we're not talking about that right now.
No, but you talking about who's? Bro, we built this country, so now we being lazy and chilling. They want to come, like, you feel me?
Because when it was our time to march, if the Mexicans would have came out there, told bro, no, when people came out to our marches, we needed them to be about Black Lives Matter. You don't come out here talking about the plight that Mexicans or Asians.
I'm not. The thing is,
that's what you're doing.
Listen. The thing is, I'm not going out and protesting with the Hispanics.
The Hispanic people are going through something. You're talking about what Black people are going through. Right now, the Hispanic people are dealing with something. It's their time. It's their time. When it was our time, when Black Lives Matter was going on, I promise you, bro, if I was at a protest and any other Asian, Hispanic, whoever came out there talking about the problems that they people have, like, okay, bro, that's well and good. Let's get to that when it's your turn. Right now, we marching about us. We talking about us. So let's keep it on us.
I'm not. Listen, bro. I'm not saying.
You don't get anything accomplished when you do that.
Look,
we out here marching for cancer, and then come out here, like, I got leukemia. Like, okay, nigga, go sit on the sidewalk.
Leukemia is cancer, ain't it?
I don't know. I don't think.
Ain't it? Leukemia. I think leukemia is cancer, gang.
Okay, we out here marching for diabetes. We out here marching for cancers, and you come out here talking about you know what I'm saying?
Diabetes, yeah.
We marching for cancer. You come out talking about diabetes. Like, no, nigga, we talking about cancer right now. Wait your turn. Sit over there, nigga. Why are you trying to come in and hijack our thing?
Yeah, you make a point, but I don't think it's the same shit.
You make a point.
Like they knew it was coming, bro. Like,
no, I'm speaking to what he said about, like, guess what we used to do? The black people this and the black people that. No,
I was speaking to what you said. I was speaking to what you said.
During the marches, everybody was out there with us, bro, and especially the Mexican people.
Which is crazy. See, look, crazy.
If it's one group of people that we need to really lock in with, it's the Mexican people.
And you know what's crazy? Is them the main ones we have beef with.
Nah, the Mexicans was fucking with us during the Black Lives Matter shit is because they low key, like, that shit fall into them too. Like, they fall into.
They were minorities. It wasn't just black lives. It was minorities too, bro.
It's because they Mexicans and because they minority and shit too, just like we did. It was just about a black nigga dying.
I seen Mexican people with signs talking about Black Lives Matter. I seen Mexican people out there talking about Black lives and the plight of black people. We as black people cannot show up to something like this and start talking about what we got going on.
I ain't showing up to something like this.
Okay, well, we're talking about what they got going on. We can't talk about us. We got to talk about them right now.
It's not our fight for sure. It's not our fight.
I think
we should help out.
How we gonna help?
Be out there.
We're gonna help somebody.
Okay,
how we gonna help?
Okay, just be out there with them like they was out there with us. We was doing that too during the George Floyd riots, bro.
They don't want to leave, but they don't want to go to Mexico. But they're saying fuck America. Make the shit. What?
Why would they want to leave?
Gang, why do they want to? Okay, but why are they saying fuck America if you want to stay?
Because of the way they're being treated right now.
Just do it.
I've said F America before, and I don't want to leave.
Right, but that's.
I want to leave.
You never said F America before?
No, but I'm saying.
Have you ever said F America
that's
before?
That's not the same because they've been somewhere else before. Like they know America is good.
What about the people that were born here?
Even they hear stories, like they visit, like they know they got family members that tell them shit. They seen shit. It's not the same. Not saying that it's the same relating to us, but at the same time, like, bro, if you know the difference and you know this is better, why are you saying why not? That's what I'm saying. Like they know this shit was coming, type shit. And then for them to be rioting and shit like that, it's like no, it's not a pocket.
I've never lived outside of California. I was born in Long Beach, raised in San Diego. All I know is Southern California. All I know is America. Guess what? I've got family members that have been illegally detained and arrested. I've been illegally detained. I've never been arrested. I've been illegally pulled over and detained. I've been followed around stores. I've been mistreated in this country. There for sure have been times when I said F America. But I'm not leaving no time soon. And I want to stay here. And I said F America. I think Hispanic people can do the same. I think they can be here and be enjoying their time and when they feel an
Yeah,
injustice,
just be here legally.
or feel, but what?
Be here legally.
Bro, there are people. There
That's my
are
whole
there,
point.
there
You'll
are
never hear
there
that.
are kids. of
Their
peop-
kids is good. The kids are safe.
Why
I'm-
are
but
you
I'm-
saying fuck America?
The kids were born here. You're
because of
safe.
the way
You
they're being
good.
treated here,
Because the way they see their parents being handled and treated.
not because of their own
It
experiences.
can go with that too.
That's what I'm. So I'm speaking to
But
those
it's
people.
mostly what
So
they're
I'm,
taught,
so
though.
if
They're not
it
just
so if
talking
it can
about
so
their
if it can, I'm speaking to that group of can. That group of can.
That
The people.
100% goes off of like their experience and not their parents.
If you let me finish, then you won't have to ask these questions, my nigga. If you
But
let me
just
finish, you
said
won't.
it though. You literally just said it.
Every fucking week, bro. If you just listen,
Gang, you literally just said it. He just cut you off for you to react like this. Stop doing that. Like he literally just cut you off. You didn't do that. I asked the question just like he just asked the question.
Dion, because you do it every week, all the time.
No, the fuck I don't.
Nigga, yes you do.
No, you just.
Yes you
every
do.
time I it.
Yes you do. We've
You
even
don't
talked.
do the
We've
same
even
shit.
talked. We've even
Every
talked.
time I do it, you do this.
No, I
You
don't do it. No, it's not close to every time.
you just
It's not
don't
close
do
to
it.
every time because you do it all the time, and it seems intentional. You do it
I
all
really
the
don't,
time.
bro.
You do. You do.
I do it just as
You
much as he
do.
does.
No, you don't. No, you
That's
don't.
cool.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. So when you do it and it feels like it's a bit much, I'm gonna do it. You've cut me off a few times today. So when you
Yeah,
keep
no,
doing
I'm
it,
not.
you just complained about it.
Cutting me
You
off.
just complained about it.
Me cutting you off? Or you cutting me
I
off?
said so. I said we all cut each other off. He doesn't cut me off nearly as much as you do, nor has he done it as much as you've done today. So and you do it every week. So when you do it, it feels like a lot. So I'm gonna say, hold on, let me talk real quick. He does it every week, and again, we're all gonna talk over each other. It's gonna happen by mistake sometimes. You do it all the time.
No, I don't.
So, nigga, yes you do.
I don't.
It's a fact that you do.
I don't.
It's a fact that you do. That's why when Jay Mitch was here, we were filming in Zoe's house. He was like, damn.
You just told me
He was
I
like,
was
damn. Okay,
quiet.
okay. He
You
said
just told me I was quiet.
when Jay Mitch was here, yeah.
The
When
last
you want,
2
when you want to be,
weeks-
when you want to
the
be,
last
when
2
you want to
weeks,
be,
he's
you
not
want to be,
saying
and then
I
when you
was
wake
quiet.
up, and then when you wake up and start talking, you start cutting niggas off. That's why when we were filming in Zoe's house.
That's,
We're
that
and
was
again, you're
almost-
cutting me off
that
now.
was
You're cutting me off
almost 2
now.
months ago.
And exactly, it's a consistent pattern. 2 months of you talking over
it's
niggas.
not.
When
It's
Jay
going
Mitch was
on.
here, he's trying to talk. He's like, hold on, let me go. And you kept talking. He's like, hold on, let me go. He's like, damn, blood don't never let me finish. And that was after him being fed up with you never letting a nigga finish.
It's the
You
same.
do it all the
That's what
time.
everybody
It's not.
does.
It's not, Dion.
Yes,
It's
it
not.
is. I
It's
don't
not.
get pressed about
It's
it.
not.
You don't get
It's not.
pressed.
It's not.
I don't
It's
get
it's
pressed
it's
about it.
not, bro. It's
He does
not.
it, I
It's
do it,
not.
you
It's
do it.
and you do it way more than everyone
I
else.
don't.
Yes, you do, bro. Yes, you do. That's why when niggas, so you be like, wait, and just keep talking, wait, and just you do it all the time, bro. We spoke about it. How when you first came here, I was like, oh, Dion's
That
a
was when I
leader,
first came here, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. He's holding on.
and you still do it, and you still do it, and you still do it. You're not
I
gonna,
let
you're not
you
gonna
rock.
tell me. You're not gonna
The
tell
last
me.
2
You're not
weeks
gonna
has
tell me.
been
You do it
telling
all
me
the
I've been
time.
quiet.
You do it all the
I've been
time, bro.
chilling. I
You
ain't
do it
saying
all the time.
When I
bro.
do that,
you
it's
do it
I'm
all
mad.
the time.
But when I talk, it's like that's what I'm saying.
I don't think you cut niggas off because you're mad. I think you cut niggas off just because you cut niggas off.
But I don't though.
You do.
No, I don't. Then
You do.
Then you do it and he does it too. So I'm saying like, who? How are you to chalk up how many times I do it compared to how many times you do it or he does it?
How do I chalk it up?
Now, how do you calculate that in your head?
I don't
You
have a
can take
number.
up to it and be like,
don't-
how do you know I do it way more? So I'm
Because
saying,
it,
like, you-
nigga,
No,
I remember it
you
happens
pay
all.
more
No, it's not
attention
no,
to what
it's
I'm
not a
saying
no. You
versus
do it
what
all the
you're
time.
saying.
You do it all the time. You do
No,
it all
I
the
don't.
time. Yes, you do. Yes,
No,
you
I
do it
don't.
all the
Just
time.
when I do it,
He's
I
not
think
gonna do it
it's
because he just wants to stay neutral and stay out of it. But he knows it too. You cut niggas
Bro,
off, bro. You cut
everybody
niggas off,
does,
bro.
though. It's not like a
And
me
you
thing.
do it
I
all the
literally
time,
don't, bro.
Dion. There's
No,
times
I
when
don't.
people are talking. There's
How
times when
many
people.
times do you have to ask me my opinion on, like, for the last 2-3 weeks? How many times you have to ask me, so what do you think? So what do you think? I don't know. What you talking about cutting up? When I say what I say, I say what I say.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
You be trying to cut me off before having me finish my shit. Then I keep talking because it's like, no, I'm not done saying what I need to say. Then it's coming to you because you want to know, but I want to ask you this. It's like, no, but I want to ask you this
That's
because
not
you said
true.
it's like, no, let me get my shit off. Or sometimes you be
You be
like,
cutting
that's
niggas
all I
off,
gotta
bro.
say. I ain't
You
gotta
be
say
cutting
nothing
niggas
else.
off, bro. You be cutting niggas off, bro.
I never said I don't. All I said is, y'all.
And you
everybody
do it.
does.
You do it more than
I'm
everyone
not
else
doing
does.
more than
You
that.
do.
Who the fuck?
You do.
So I'm saying,
You
who's
do.
the judge on that? Like,
How about we get back to what's
the niggas that
to what
watch
we
the
talking
show
about?
way more than everybody else. How about that?
that's fine.
So I would know more than
No,
anybody
I watch
else.
the show
No,
too.
you don't watch it more than me. No, you don't, bro. No, you
I don't care
No,
who
you don't.
watch the
No,
show
you don't.
more or who don't.
So a nigga that
You be
watches
more
it, a
pressed when
nigga-
I do it because I cut you off for saying some bullshit more than I would cut him off for saying some bullshit. That's why you feel like I do it more to you because you be saying bullshit to me more than he do. So I cut you off. Or
And what I
cut
say,
you.
and what I
Same
said to
shit
you the other
say, wait,
week,
the same
and what I
shit
said,
you
and
do to
again,
me,
see, that's what I was talking about. The weight,
Because I
the weight.
wasn't done.
And when he
See, I
say
was
wait,
gonna
he like
start
you gotta keep
talking.
talking.
Was he not just gonna start talking when I wasn't even done, DJ? That's why I said, hold on, wait, see, but I'm cutting him off. Go ahead, Mike, bro. You just was trying to cut me off. He just said I tried to cut you off. I wasn't done talking, bro. Now I am though.
The nigga that's in here every week, that edits the show and watches the show more than anybody else. And again, they can't take his word for it. I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
I'm
Oh,
on.
you have a biased judgment.
I don't.
Yeah, you
I
do.
don't. I wouldn't have invited you here. I wouldn't want you to be here if I felt that way.
What? That has nothing to do. I'm not talking about me being. What do you think I mean when I say biased judgment? I mean when you watch the podcast and it's saying like who's what you just said.
If it was
the calculation that I'm cutting niggas off, it's biased. It's not.
If I was biased, I would just ask you not to be here anymore.
Bro, because if it was me stepping on anybody's toes, that's not the case. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about who does it more. Is it bothering? Is it fucking it up? That's what I'm saying. I don't.
It does sometimes, yeah.
Then it does sometimes, and y'all niggas do it too. What are you? That's what I'm saying. So what are you trying to say? I be fucking up the pot sometimes. I'm the only one out of us three that be fucking the pot up sometimes. What are you talking about, bro? Like
I said you do it the most.
Do what the most?
What have we been talking about?
Fuck the pot up, or just cut
What
you
have
off?
we
Cut
been
you off
talking
ain't
about?
fucking the pot up sometimes.
It
You be
does-
saying
it does-
bullshit.
it does cut the pot
it's
off
not.
sometimes.
You be saying
It does
bullshit.
cut the pot off
Just like
sometimes.
you be saying bullshit, and you get cut off. Just like I be saying bullshit and get cut off. Everything you say is
But
not
that's not
smooth
that's
shit.
not
Everything
that's
I say
not
is
that's not how a
smooth
podcast is
shit. Everything
supposed
you
to
say is
work.
not smooth shit.
That's not
So-
how a podcast is supposed to work. That's
So
not how a
one nigga,
podcast is
so who's
supposed to work. That's not how a
wait, you're
podcast
not
is supposed to
get cut
work.
off, and we are. Or I'm supposed to cut him off and not cut you off.
Just let me know when you're finished and I'll talk.
You're not gonna win this game with me, bro. Because I think
I'm not trying to win anything. I'm not trying to win anything. I'm not trying to win
overtalk you,
anything.
bro. You very much get
You
your
do.
opinion
You
off.
do overtalk. You overtalk everybody.
That's fine.
You do. It's not fun.
That's not the case.
It's not fun.
That's really not.
It's not fun. It's not fun.
I don't believe you. You're lying. That's what it is. You're not telling the truth. You're going based on how you feel, not the facts.
Dion, there's times when we're in here talking about a topic and you'll come up with a question or something you want to say and you'll just blurt that shit out and completely divert the conversation all the time without letting niggas finish their point. You do it all the time. Every week you do it. And we've had conversations about trying to correct it and hoping you'll get better at it, but you just keep on doing it. And you my dog, and you my dog, and you're my dog, and I want you here.
Consistently have conversations about this shit after Mike. You're capping. Bro.
I'm not.
Yes,
I'm
you
not.
are capping. We
I'm
and you
not.
get into it
I'm
off
not.
of opinions, Mike.
I
It
like
don't
our-
got nothing to do with-
I like when we get into
but
it.
you just try to
I
make it
like
seem
our
I fuck
debates.
this shit up when I no. If anything, you be fucking it up, dragging it, nigga. I don't fuck it up. What are you talking about? Nigga, I fuck it up. dragging it. I have an opinion, bro. What are you talking about?
And we love to hear your opinion.
I don't
You
fuck-
interject that, and again, exactly. You
No, it has
interject,
nothing to
and
do
again,
with
okay,
No.
and you're doing it now. You interject that
Okay.
opinion when it's not your turn to talk. Me and DJ, you do though. Me and
Today
DJ
you
can be
just
talking
had-
about something,
nigga,
and
today
then
you
you're doing it
just
now. Me and
had
DJ can be
attitude
talking about
off
something.
your phone.
That was jokes, bro. That was
That
jokes,
was
bro.
jokes. This thing is crazy. So you was joking about me having attitude?
I mean, I was kind of
Get
serious,
the
but I
fuck-
wasn't
now
taking
you
it
was kinda
personal.
serious, Mike?
It's content.
Now it's content. First it was
Everything we doing here is
kinda
content.
serious, now it's content. But Mike, but Mike, next week you'll tell me, damn, for the last 3 weeks you've been showing up with an attitude and you be like, gang. Would you not? Yes, you would. You would not do that next week.
If you show up with the attitude, yeah.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. You can't win or lose with this nigga, bro. Like, because when is it serious then? Is it all jokes and content, or is it like being serious?
I meant you did come in here with an attitude,
No,
and
but
you
I'm
explained
talking about me
why.
cutting niggas off and fucking the podcast up, because that's cap. If I'm doing that, you're doing that, and he's doing that too, because we're doing that to each other. It's not a me thing.
And I said you do it the most.
Gang, who's to say who does what?
Me.
I feel like you do it the most. He does it the most.
You-
Who the fuck is to say? Who's the one to lay the law about it? That's what I'm saying.
Me.
No, you're not.
How am I
That's
not?
Who?
How am
Who
I
gave
not?
you that? Who gave you that?
Nigga,
Who gave you that power to lay the law about
Me.
how the podcast vibe is and how?
Me.
No, you don't read the room all the time the right way. That's not.
who
how it
gave me the
works.
power to what? What's your
Read the
question?
room. Read the room all the time and be right.
That's not what you said. That's not what you
Did
said.
I not just say judge and tell you? For you to say that I be doing what I'm saying, you're reading the room, right?
Say that again.
For you to be telling me that I'm doing what I'm doing, right? As far as like cutting you off, you're like you say, you're watching the podcast, you're reading the room.
It's not reading the
Yeah,
room.
we're talking
It's
about
watching
this.
the content. It's not reading the room.
Gang, I'm talking
It's
about
watching
you're
the
talking about-
content.
Okay, but I'm saying
it's watching
I'm
the
talking
content.
about watching it, reading the same shit.
No, it's not the same. That's not the
Okay,
same.
if you're watching it,
Yes.
and you're saying, damn, we're talking about this. We'll do a woo. Oh, I didn't get my point off. Deion just cut me off about some shit. Who's to say that's bad or not bad?
Me.
Who cares? That's what I'm saying, though. Because it's your opinion. That's what I'm saying. Anybody else could feel the same way. Like, damn, yeah, Mike didn't know what the hell he was talking about. Let him just. That's what I'm saying. If it's your opinion, that's cool. I can feel the same way when you cut me off when I want to get my point across and be like, damn, Mike, I want to get my point across, but you cut me off every time. But I don't, because it happens. That's what I'm saying.
It happens with you. It happens with you way more.
No,
it happens with you way more.
No, it don't. Show
Yes,
the
it
stats.
does.
You can't say that. Show the stats. Not the video.
I sent you. I
No,
sent you it
want to show
already.
me- I want you to show me the stats.
I
man.
sent you something and you didn't even open it.
Not show me what I'm doing. I want you to show. Like, I want us to come up with a stat sheet.
You just called me petty for doing it. You said you're keeping a tally. He just called me petty for that.
Because you
You
damn
just
near
called me
said-
petty for that. But now you want me to do it. But now
you
you want me to
damn
do
near
it.
said he
It's
has.
petty, but now do it. It's petty, but now do it.
No, I'm saying
as a
show me
nigga
now.
that's
I'm
in here
saying
every
show me
week
now, show me now.
that has to watch
You're
the show
basically saying
2
that you
times
have
to edit it, and then has to put it on YouTube and watch it again
because
to make
you're
sure there's no
being
mistakes in it.
overall.
I don't know nothing. But I'm the nigga that watches the show 4 times before it hits YouTube, but I don't know nothing? What the fuck are you talking
you
about?
want your
That's just like if you
opinion
want,
to
no,
be
it's
off.
not
You
my
just want your
opinion.
opinion
It's
to
not
be
my
off.
opinion.
You be
It's
mad
not
at
my
your opinion,
opinion.
don't get off.
I go home,
Your
I go
point don't
home,
get off
I
all
feel
the
shit,
way.
I feel shit, and I go home and I watch like, damn, was I tripping? I tripping? And that's been times I come in here, I was like, nah, you was right. I was tripping. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm not tripping about this, bro. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not.
more
I'm
times
not.
than I've been wrong. You
I'm
came
not.
in here and said I was right. What are you talking about? How many times you came in here and said I was wrong about some shit that you double checked?
When I looked it up and realized it, and
How many times, Mike? You came in here and told me I was right 3 times about some shit. You went back to double check. One with Jay Mitch, one recently. No, one with Jay Mitch. There was actually 2. One with Jay Mitch and then one recently just now. When we had to send me the whole clip or whatever the case was. Actually, then just right now when you said I was tripping about the martial law shit. So that's 3 times. Mike, how many times have you been swear to God that I'm wrong, but I've been right? But that never is like it's only until I'm proven right. I'm wrong until then. Like,
So is there
that's
nothing?
crazy.
So is there nothing to be said? Is there nothing to be said about the guy who says something, goes home and does the fact checking, and then comes back and apologizes and said he was wrong? So does that
What are
also?
you talking about? That's not what we talking. We're talking about you accusing. We're not talking about saying, "Good job, Mike. You were able to acknowledge when you were wrong." How about stop accusing?
You do not even be. You don't even be.
You
You don't even be following what I'm saying, bro. You're not even following what I'm saying.
You're talking about you acknowledging.
No, I'm not.
You going home and watching the film and seeing that you're wrong and come back and saying you're wrong.
You don't even be listening, bro. You just be talking to win an argument.
You know what is there to say about
You just be
that?
talking to win an argument, bro.
That you were able to acknowledge when you were wrong.
Don't worry about it, fam.
I would just stop, like, assuming like that.
Assuming what?
Like, would you assume that I cut niggas off?
It's
for
not an
everybody
assumption,
else?
Dion. It's not an
It is,
assumption.
bro. You
It's
have
not an
no
assumption.
stats on that.
It's not an assumption.
It's an opinion.
I don't have stats because, like you said, I'm not keeping a tally to see
You
exact
should, though.
numbers. You just call me
Because
petty
every
for
time
that.
you pull up
just call me
facts,
petty for
I'll be
that.
right.
You just call me petty for that.
But when we pull up facts, I'll be right.
No, that's not true. That's not true. Not every time. Not every time.
More-
And you
majority of the
be
time.
cutting niggas off. You be over talking on here.
Majority of the time, I'll be
You be
right.
over talking on here. You be doing that, bro. And I've asked you several times not to, and I don't
Yeah.
understand why you still do.
Not to what, nigga? You do it and he do it. What you mean not to? What are you talking about? Not to? You bugging? Not to? Y'all niggas do it. You just said I do it more. Now you said don't do it, bro. What do you? Come on, bro.
You think I'm saying don't do it at all, Dion? You think that's what I'm
Dang,
saying?
I don't
right
know
now?
what you. I don't know what the scale is.
Because you're not fucking listening.
No,
nigga.
you're not.
That's what I'm saying. You're not listening.
You're saying
You're not
you go
fucking
from
listening,
doing
bro.
it a lot to
You're
not
not
doing it
fucking
that
listening,
much.
bro.
What does that even mean?
I've said the
What are
same
you
thing the
talking about?
entire time.
What
What
does
does
it
it
mean?
mean?
What's doing
You
it a
speak
lot?
perfect
What's doing it
fucking
a lot?
English,
What's
nigga.
doing
You
it
know
a
what
lot?
I'm saying.
What's
You
doing
know
it a
what
lot
I'm
then?
saying.
What's doing it a
I
lot?
said you do it more than the other two.
What's doing
That's
it a
what I
lot?
said.
So what's the difference?
I said doing it more. I said doing it more.
So what's piping
You know
down?
what those words mean,
What's
nigga.
piping
You
down?
know what a lot mean. You know what
What's
more
piping
mean,
down?
nigga. You know what that
But you
means.
said
You know what that
not
means.
to do it. You
know
said
what
you
that
asked me
means.
not to do it. What's not doing it?
Don't do it as much as you do it.
Like what? What does that look like?
When niggas are talking, don't cut them off. That's what,
What
it
does that
look like.
look like?
It means when I'm talking,
Period?
nigga.
You said it all?
I mean,
What do you mean? 'Cause
you don't
said not
fucking
as much.
listen. I said don't. I didn't say don't do it at all.
You said not as much though. So I'm asking you what is too much? What's the line?
And if you shut the fuck up and let me finish, you won't have to
What's the
keep
line?
asking those questions,
What's
bro.
the line?
I don't even want to talk because you gonna start talking.
What's
I feel
the
like I
line?
should just text it to you
What's
niggas.
the line?
Should I just text it to you, bro? Should I send a voice note? Because you gonna start talking either fucking way.
What's the line? What's out of bounds?
What are you asking right now, my
What's
nigga?
out of bounds? What's too much?
When someone else is talking, let them finish.
Gang, that's not at all. You what the fuck? So I can't cut nobody off at all. That's what you just said.
Not intentionally, Dion.
This nigga's crazy.
I'm making perfect
I don't
sense.
know. No, you're not making.
I'm making
sense
perfect
at all.
sense
You're
of
not.
it,
You're
bro.
leaving. You're telling me some shit, but you're not being specific. What is out of bounds? Like, hey, this is too much.
You just
That
asked
is
me. I
not-
said don't cut niggas off. You said not at all. I said not when. Don't talk when niggas are talking. That's cut and dry. There's nothing to mistake about that,
Right,
my
but
nigga.
you do that.
There's not.
You don't cut niggas off when they talking.
We're going in circles again. Like
But you're telling me to do something. You told me not to do something that you're doing. What are you talking about?
What did I say the last time? I think it was when Ronnie was in here. I stopped and I said, my nigga, we're all three men in here talking. There's gonna be times when we talk over each other. I'm not saying it's never gonna happen. We all get excited. We all
Go ahead. You think it just told me not to do it?
exactly. My point exactly. My
You're not
nigga.
just telling me
My
not to-
point
You just-
exactly.
you just
My point
did what he
exactly.
said to stop.
All right. And on that note, I don't know what note it was. High note or low note. Probably a low note. But on that note, it's been another episode of the Ain't Got It Yet podcast. I'm Michael Flicks.
Yeah.
The one and only DJ, like always.
Appreciate y'all, man. Be back next week. Take care.